Music was a major part of pop culture in the 1850s. Stanford C. Faulkner and Stephen C. Foster were two very popular music composers at the time. One of Stanford C. Faulkner's most popular songs was the song Arkansas Traveler, which goes like this. Stanford C. Faulkner was one of the most well-known musicians in America in the 1840s and 50s. His exact date of birth is unknown, but most historians believe he was born in 1806 and died in 1874 at 68 years old. He was born in Scott County, Kentucky, and moved to Arkansas in 1829. He was a plantation owner, a banker, an unsuccessful politician, and a musician. He had many names including Sanford, Sanford, and even Sanderson, but most people called him Sandy. The song Arkansas Traveler is about a time when he got lost in the woods and stopped at a log cabin to ask the person living there for directions. Being a natural performer like Faulkner, the person performed a song to him. The person was playing a song on his fiddle to the tune of Arkansas Traveler. Faulkner then played the second half of the song on his own fiddle to the person living in the cabin. He later published the song in 1850 to tell the story of the musical exchange he had. Another popular song from the 1800s was the song Camptown Races by Stephen C. Foster, which went like this. Camptown Races is one of the most popular songs from the 1800s. It was written and published by Stephen C. Foster in 1850. Foster enjoyed watching horse races in the town he grew up in and wanted to capture the culture of horse racing in a song. The song itself is about a group of people living in a camp town, like the one he lived in for most of his life, who bet on horses in the annual 3-day horse race that took place in their town every year. Stephen C. Foster was a very popular musician in America during the 1850s. He was born in Pennsylvania on July 4, 1826. He was known as the father of American music, and his life goal is to become the best songwriter in America. In 1850, he married Jane McDowell, and they had one daughter together who they named Marion. He was in debt for most of his life, and in 1857 he was especially struggling financially, so he sold the rights to all of his future songs to his publisher for about $1,900, which back then was equivalent to about $70,000 in today's terms. In 1860, Foster moved to New York City in an attempt to gain more popularity there. 1 year later, his wife and daughter left him and he became depressed. He then started to write more sentimental and depressing songs before he died on January 13, 1864, at 37 years old.